I put on with LBC. I put on with LBC. Yeah, I put on with LBC. On with LBC. I put on with LBC. On with LBC. Wave riders in the building, yeah, they riding with me. Moon gods on my chain, ain't no breaking the team. Started with a vision, now we running the game. Charts glow, purple teal, yeah, you know the name. From the beach to the block, we controlling the tide. Every candle that we light, that's the wave we ride. I've been grinding through the night, while the city don't sleep. Putting LBC on maps, taking wins, stacking deep. From the charts to the streets, got the fam in the mix. Every move calculated, yeah, we playing with steel. I put over LBC, over LBC. I put over LBC, over LBC. Wave riders in the building, yeah, they riding with me. Moon guys on my chain, ain't no breaking the team. Crypto hustle late nights, yeah, we stay in the zone. Stacking knowledge, stacking bags, turning charts into gold. Market makers throw shade, but we glow through the rain. Every dip just a test, every loss turns to gain. Got the fam worldwide, but the roots run deep. From the med, I was grind to the LBC streets. This for every wave rider who believed in the dream. We gon' put it on the map, keep it real, reign supreme. Reign supreme, reign supreme, reign supreme. I put over LBC, over LBC. I put over LBC, over LBC. From the charts to the stage, man, you know who it be. It's that Lunar Beaches fam putting on endlessly.
Welcome to Lunar Beaches Crypto, where we ride the waves of the crypto market all the way to the moon. Whoa. Thank you all for joining me. I do greatly appreciate you. It is Wednesday, 10:02 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hope you all had an amazing Wednesday. Hope it was a rather non-eventful day. Of course, if you're in the crypto world at all, you were on X at all today, I'm pretty sure you've just been bashed across the head with all the Jane Street Capital stuff. Pretty interesting stuff. Crazy stuff. There's always a narrative. That comes up right on time. It would appear. At least that's what we are led to believe. But yeah. There's a lot to unpack with that. And we'll get into that tonight. I think we're gonna do a chill stream. We'll see. But before we get into anything, let's just go ahead and say good evening to the people that have commented so far. Good evening, Alexandra G, Mod Boss, Mod Queen, Mod God. Thank you for being here, and thank you for pinning that Discord link in Lay Chat. I do greatly appreciate you for doing that every single evening. Help keep the show moving. You do an amazing job. Who else we got here? We got All Set. What's up, fam? How you doing? Good evening, LBC and fam. Little Wave for the win. He knew the bias. LOL. We'll work on timing with him. I mean, where is last night? Let's see. Boom. Let's go down to the 15. I mean, last night during my hour, he said we're going up. My son said we're going up. And I mean, it was about right here. His drawdown was about 1.19%, 1.23%. It's currently up 4.13%. That's a juicy 4-to-1. That's a juicy 4R. So there you go. How about them apples? What's going on? GT Jack BC Porcorp. What's going on, bro? David, was it really worth looking at right now? What is really worth looking at right now? Absolutely nothing. Oh, no one said chart. This is where my son was. This is where he was. Down about 1.23%. And at current price, 4%. Reached 6.78%. So I'd say pretty good instinct on my kiddo. Yo, what's going on, Alex? Oh, crypto. Otter gang. Throw some otters in the chat for the otter gang. What you doing, bro? How's staycation treating you? What is really worth looking at right now? Hey, LBC. Hey, GT Jack. How you doing? B Team Crypto. Mad love. Thank you all for joining me. I do appreciate you as always, and appreciate your unwavering support. Okay, so I was a little bearish this morning. I did end up flipping long at one point, and I did catch a little bit of this wave to the upside. Not too bad. Increased the account by 1.9%, and my daily target is now just like 1%. Because compounding is kind of crazy, and in 300, well, this might be starting off with not a lot of money. If you compound, let's say $200, if you compound like 1% a day on average, it would take you it would take you less than a year to get to a $100,000 account. $1% on average might be harder than you think. LBC OG Melissa One Love in the house. How you doing? Thank you for being here. Trade Intuition T.I. Joe. How you doing? How you doing? Nuclear stonks looking nice again. Oh, joy. Raid Tommy 2 liters. Tommy 2 liters. How you doing? Good evening. We got a T.I. Joe raid, bingo and a bango. How's everybody doing? Hope you're doing well. Well, yeah, I was a little bit bearish this morning because I saw this move up, and I saw equal lows and equal lows, relatively equal lows, and I assumed that they would get taken out. Now, that doesn't mean they won't get taken out. As a matter of fact, I think they will. People, too many bullish posts today off of one good daily candle. It's a little too much. I need people to not believe in it. That's what I need. I need people to not believe in the pump. That's how I did it, compounding, baby. Yeah, there you go. Gotta have perfect trades. Can't break your rules. Straga Heart, good evening. Yes, absolutely. Can't break your rules. Yeah, gotta follow your rules. And, even just 0.5% is enough. I mean, if you're starting at $200 and you're not adding anything to the account, which would be very rare, I would think. I mean, yeah, if you start, yeah, you don't add anything to the account. I mean, in less than a year, you can get there. It's something like maybe it was 311 trading days, so maybe it would go a little bit more into the second year, maybe like a year and a half. But still, a year and a half, and you're sitting at 100K off of $200. Like I said, though, that's barring you didn't do other stuff along the way to make even more gradual gains. And that's what it's all about, man. And like, let's say you feed the investment account and it just grows. Like, and you just do position trades as well. I mean, trading doesn't have to be scalps only. You can do easy swing trades, easy position trades. You can see, hey, this thing is this is a good buy. It went up 30% in a month. Sell. Find the next thing. I mean, that's literally what I did last bull market. All I did was buy and sell. I bought something would go up whatever percent. Usually it was over 10%, and I would just sell. And I would just go and find something else. What I really love to do is when things were moving quickly was just hop in and then hop out in like an hour, right? You are amazing at looking long term, David. I mean, I have to. Like, my lifestyle or my life situation, my reality requires long-term thinking. You can't really do the short-term stuff with a full-time job and a wife and 4 kids. So you have to use your time wisely. So it can't be anything crazy. Like, I have a little bit of time some days in the morning to pick off, a New York AM sesh trade. And very rarely a PM trade can I catch. And I try to catch one during the stream, and that's about it. That's about all that I can do. That's about all the time that I have to trade. That's why I say, man, it's a good day when LBC's able to post in the Discord and Alex O's Discord. Be able to actually trade and stuff. And don't get me wrong, I do have other times, at times I could trade. The problem is like, there's too much of an opportunity of my trading to get interrupted. So it's like, yeah, I've got these little spaces sometimes where, I can just, I don't know, I can take a break. But at the same time, there's always a chance of me getting a phone call for work. And it's just like, well, I just can't. Or when I'm home, there's any chance that my son will be like, Dad, let's play dinosaurs. And I'm just like, okay. No trade. We're playing dinosaurs. Which, I wouldn't trade for anything. So there you go. That was actually good. Come on. You got to give me that one. I wouldn't trade that for anything. Come on. I pat myself on the back for that one. That was a good one. All right, let's see. What do we got? Oh, that's another thing I wanted to point out is that And I thought about it, and that's what made me hop in the long this morning. In particular, was this particular structure here. Um, I always talk about I was talking about the 3-wave move. There's your 3 waves. You break the trend and you come down. Well, this we would follow the lows on the last push. And once that breaks, which we did, would have gotten stopped out. So it was a bad day for shorts. Bad day for shorts. Because I would have pulled here, not understanding that this was a higher time frame move. And yeah, I would have entered here. It would have come down. I'd have been like, oh yeah, here we go. And it boom, stopped out. We're not Ash Ketchum. We can't catch them all. It be what it do. Now, if I came off of these lows, I would not have entered that trade. But we can't go with, if I did this, then I would have done this, right? It's not the reality of the situation. Blow out the shorters yet. What? Back and forth in here and work for a bit. What's going on, Johnny in December? How you doing? Thank you for being here. Hope you're having an amazing work day. We still need to blow off the top. Back and forth in here. Blow out the shorters yet. I mean, maybe. Yeah, I mean, potentially. But yeah, anyways, like I was explaining, I go over the 3-wave move. Whoop, I don't know what just happened there. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, if you want to get fancy with it. And yeah, take the lows, break the lows, enter the trade, yada, yada, yada. What I recognized this morning was this. You got a high, a low, a higher low, continuation. There was no overlap here. These waves, this one, did not overlap. This one held the high. So, and then you got continuation. So what is that? That, my friends, is your classic breakout retest. Breakout retest, continuation to the upside. So once that happened, got in along like somewhere over here. I think I got out like 68. The trade itself was like a 18% gain, 10x leverage. Not terrible. I'll take it. Oh yeah, I forgot we said we're going to start doing the 30-second chart during the stream, right? Because we actually get some moving candles maybe. Actually, I really want to start looking at stuff that's like moving, man. Volume, not in USD. Volume, 24-hour percent. I learned this one from Alex O. Keychain Bitcoin. There's another one of those weird ones. Bitcoin. 39% Ethereum. What? Oh, volume change. Let's do change 1 hour percent. 1 hour. What was that one thing that JR looks at? What was it? The RSI heat map? I thought that one was actually pretty neat. I think this is how he finds those little degen trades. Overbought strong, neutral, weak, oversold. I don't really care. Just give me one side. Hello? What? There we are, both sides, but just the overbought or oversold. And there you go. It's like, okay, so we got to find one of these and we can go look at the chart. I also noticed that Blowfin has started doing tokenized stocks. Oh yeah, I'm back on Blowfin. Sorry, BitTunix. I know I'm an affiliate, technically. What was that one? Circle. And there she goes. Where is my entry? No entry. Left behind. Because, well, no, this one got stopped out. Remember, David? Remember? Pepperidge Farms remembers. Anytime it does, you get stopped out and you create, because anytime you do get stopped out on like a short like this, so let me just pull this again so we can visibly see it. You pull back, so you pull your fib, so this breaks here. Technically, you come up, wait, right here. You push up into the entry, and then you come down and you hit the first take profit, and then it takes you out. So you still would have hit TP1. Love the strategy. But now we got lows, break, take fib, pull a fib, tracing all the lows until we get to a low that pulls back to our trade entry, and so far we don't have that. Have not pulled back to the trade entry. Look at this reaction here though. It's pretty interesting. See the reaction here at the 382? Maybe it's bottomed. Maybe it is not. I could see a potential bullish divergence coming in here, putting in a low, new low, fresh low, and then pushing to the upside. Short-term bull div, maybe. I apologize. Sometimes I do kind of lose track of what I was talking about and get caught up in the weeds of things and forget stuff that I was talking about. So if you guys ever notice that I'm getting off track or that I forgot where I was and I started talking about something different than where I started, let me know. Because that's how my brain works. Asia, London, Pumpy. Batman voice. Where was the other entry going? What other entry? Where was the other entry going? Not sure. I'm not sure what you're referring to. Good, sir. So yeah, I'm just waiting. As my dear friend Alexo Crypto says, trading is waiting. He should write a book on that. Bitcoin dominance. Dropping. Oh, that's what I was doing. Circle. Whoops. USDT.P. This was an overbought. Well, way overbought. The highest one on here. What happened? Why didn't you go to it? Hello? Circle. USDT.P. Blowfin. Hourly. Whoa. Sheesh. Is that what the real circle did today? Oh, I'm on crypto. That's why. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that. 83.33. 83.43. Of course, I would have to go with the other chart. It's got more history. But that's, I just think that's so neat. That I love being able to trade tokenized stocks with leverage. It's so good. It's so good. Now this is a stock, and stocks do like to follow patterns, and it is getting a breakout. With that said, it doesn't mean this can't come back to back test and come into the gap before it goes higher. How likely? Not sure. But these highs look hella juicy. So I would expect it to, if not soon, or if not soon, I mean eventually, yes. Whether it's we get to pull back or not, I think it's going to come run up and take out those highs. Take out all these highs. Circle looking good. I don't know. Overbought. Said on the 4 hour. 4 hour, yes. Overbought. Whoa. 15 minutes, 64. 86 1 hour. 87 4 hour. 85 12 hour. 82 24 hour. Wow. Yeah, it's a little bit. It's getting hot, but that just means it's strong, man. That's what people get confused about the RSI, because they hear overbought or oversold. But what this is doing is it's measuring the momentum of the move. The momentum of the move, the strength of the move is very strong. Imagine that. And we use different. The thing is, though, once you reach the top side here, that is when you typically, at least on spot, should probably start selling. Not financial advice, not telling you what asset or anything like that. You do your own research and all that stuff, and just invest in whatever you want to invest in. Trade however you want to trade. I'm just here to try to give my point of view on things. So when you're up here, that doesn't necessarily mean on the lower time frames, oh, it's time to short. It doesn't even necessarily mean on any time frame that it's time to short. If anything, when it comes to shorts, when you are in the overbought zone, it is time to start looking for potential shorts. And especially if you get some kind of bearish divergence. And of course, it's going to be the same way down and oversold. That doesn't necessarily mean it's the best time to go long, but on the high enough time frame, it tends to be a good time to buy. Period. And we can go to Bitcoin. We can look at the history of Bitcoin. We can go to the daily chart and just see. I mean, here is we're in oversold. Do we get another low? Yes. Was this still a good time to buy? Absolutely. Absolutely. Was this high here on the RSI a good time to sell? I don't think it would have hurt to sell something. You got a nice little pullback there. And then you get the bull div. Once that gets pushed, you get the bull div. Now you almost solidify the move. Now the problem is you go strong up and you go flat on your RSI, showing the momentum is not following the trend. So you get a pullback. Pull back, push up, still not following trend, bearish divergence, more downside, one more downside, flat, strong down. That is a divergence. We were talking about this last night. All that you're looking for is a divergence between the swing points of the highs for shorts, for bearish, the lows for bullish. And you would treat the RSI as the same as your price action when it comes to market, when it comes to structure. So you're high, then you get a low, then you get a higher high. So this high in here, we're not worried about that one. I'm not worried about that one. Higher high, lower low, and then a higher high. But that's your market structure. And funny enough, if I take all these highs, rather, just think about my strategy. If I take all these highs, put a trend line on top of them, and you get the break of all of those highs, that led to a big push. Connect these swing levels. These were the ultimate swing levels here. And this low, hold on, this high. Let me get rid of this spaghetti so we can actually see. So low. Do we take out an internal low? Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. When does this low break? Here. Then you get a pullback. Then you go lower. And then up, down, up. So you're creating a low and then a high. And you are breaking down trend. And you do the exact same thing on price. And it follows suit. But the point is, if you can get both price and your RSI to break, you can get some moves, some decent moves to the upside here. And it's going to be to the downside as well. So if connecting highs, you're looking for a break, then connecting lows, you're looking for a break. You break, and then you fall through. This is Wreckedville. We're connecting lows, connecting high. No, that's not how we connect highs. Downtrend for highs. Uptrend for lows. Because we are tracing an upwards trend, so we are connecting the lows. We are watching the downtrend, so we are connecting the highs. And you wait for those to get broken. So just a little bit of context. Easy peasy, simple RSI. Any freaking momentum indicator, it's the same thing. Any oscillator. Let me just type in oscillator and just find something. Decision point price momentum oscillator. Sure. Let's see what that looks like. Connect the lows. You break. Oh, what's that? Uh, where's my divergence? Do we have any divergences? Does this one provide divergences at all? Like any divergences? Wow. Big divergence here. Here to, yeah, right there. And then what? Big pullback. Divergence here. Bullish divergence. Push. Divergence. Yeah, flat, almost kind of up a little bit. Higher high. Higher low, rather. Lower low. Divergence. Bullish to the upside. Name the indicator. Name the indicator. Dive. That is a submarine pattern in the RSI. Lunar Entity, how's it going? Never heard of the submarine pattern. We got a break. Connecting the highs, and we got a break. Have we been super bullish since then? No. Have we put in another low? Nope. Not a macro low, anyway. Do I still think we are ultimately going to see lower prices? I'm still thinking so. That can change, but I'm still thinking so. I need more confirmation. Was talking about it last night. If it just comes up and kind of stalls and then starts to come down and comes back within the range and closes, I think it'll at least revisit the bottom before it comes back up. Now, if it did something like this, or, you know, in the bottom down here kind of built out a little bit more of a base, it wouldn't necessarily have to take out that low. We just got a little bit of a base in here. This might turn into some type of, let's see, push down, automatic rally, seller's climax, up thrust after distribution, secondary test, spring, and then whatever that last one is. Pretty sure that's the Wyckoff accumulation pattern schematic, or at least one of them. There's another one where instead of a spring, you just get a creek. It's called a creek, and then you go to the upside, almost like a cup. Accumulation. Copy. Paste. Oh yeah, look at that. That's pretty much it. You get your seller's climax. You get your automatic rally. This is your secondary test. Another push to the upside. Secondary test phase B. So a little push up and then come back down. You get your spring. Last point of supply. Sign of strength. That's that one. That's the one. Sign of strength. Man, I need a bigger image. You're gonna be blurry too, aren't you? last point of supply. I know, or support maybe. Last point of support. I mean, it's pretty. I got it pretty close, right? What if it's what if it takes even longer? I mean, I wouldn't mind because it gives me more time to accumulate. I can't find one that exactly matches this pattern. I don't know that it really matters, to be honest. And this one's pretty clean. Doesn't say all the labels or anything, but yeah. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see if this can turn into a Wyckoff accumulation. It's kind of what it's looking like at the moment. Is it on the lower time frames? Was this our spring? Potentially. Still have this random indicator that proved my point that all momentum indicators are basically the same. In my opinion, 76K and then 46K. I'm going to tell you something. I can see it. I think... I'll take this range from this high to this low, copy, paste, clone it. 77 and 83. I think are both actually potential. We have an order block or supply. And same right here. And both of those. So this is just a quick way to stack to do measured moves. Different way to do measure moves. You just take a consolidation range and stack the box. Stack the boxes. This could even come down here. Good stuff. Funny thing about Bitcoin is that it is essentially a barometer for private credit covering its rear end. Bitcoin front ran the last 3 contractions in private credit. Interesting. I absolutely believe it. Absolutely believe it. Now, Bitcoin, if we're connecting highs, it is rejecting this downwards resistance. Can it still break out? Sure. But currently, it didn't. We did get a 4-hour close above this high, but if I go to the daily, we swept this high. So, I don't know. I still, I mean, the trend is your friend until the end. Are we at the end of the trend yet? I'm not sure. We have broken these lows. That doesn't guarantee that the trend is over. Could stall. We are below the 50. We're on the 15. Let's go to the 4. Actually above the 50 on the 4. So we're actually showing some pretty decent strength here. However, we are leaving behind some fair value gaps. We do on the 15 do have these lows in here that look juicy, look ripe for the taking. But at the same time, I mean, the market structure is sound as far as higher highs, higher lows, and not overlapping, not doing this stuff, right? Not overlapping waves. Instead, you're getting the high, the low, the high, and the next low on top of the high, not through the high. It's like here, look at that. Sweet break. So I'd say we're probably maybe short-term pullback. See if it holds that high. If it doesn't, see if it holds that high, holds this low. If it comes down here and then bounces, be careful. Equal lows might come up and then come back down to take the equal lows. Equal highs and equal lows will save you a ton. Relatively equal highs as well. I mean, if they're very close, then they're just very close. Look at this. This even broke out, pulled back, and then continued to the upside. Clear breakout retest. Push to the upside. I mean, look, once you start getting stuff like that, I mean, you're looking at really more bullish type of price action going on in here. So outside of these equal lows, I mean, the overall price action to the upside has been pretty bullish type of price action. You're breaking out, you're holding highs, you're breaking out, you're holding highs, you're breaking out. We'll see if this high can hold. And yeah. Right now, this could be shaping up into a bear flag. And the measured move would be about back around this high. Fib the range. Most recent swing low to swing high, 786. So that would be actually pretty perfect. If I do the whole range, do have golden pocket down here. And then we'll see if these hold. The history of equal highs and equal lows tells me they will get taken out. It's only a matter of when, not if. Which is why I'm still cautious about this being a full-on bottom, even if it is to push to the upside, even if it is to push above 70K and get past 75K. We still got some pretty nice resistance above us. So not out of the woods just yet. Not out of the woods just yet. Now, if we start getting some crazy headlines going on, then we'll see. But when I say crazy headlines, I mean like, well, I should have connected the last two according to my strategy. What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. Just had a squirrel moment. My bad. Anyways. So yeah, I was talking with a friend today. I was talking about, we were talking about, how much our mortgages are and how he bought in 2021 and I bought in 2024. And my mortgage is basically double his. He's got more land. I got a little more house. So today. I'm sure his is probably worth close to mine. But those daggum interest rates. But we got on the topic, and we were talking about realtors and how they're a scam, and how I said I don't understand why we can't just do peer-to-peer house transactions. Put a contract, create a smart contract for the purchase, use an NFT as the deed. Yeah, an actual use case for an NFT. And agree to terms like I will agree to pay this amount for this many years, once a month, whatever the stipulations you and the seller agree to, and just be done with it. He sells it. He sells the smart contract. The smart contract, the buyer pays the smart contract, which then goes to the seller, and he can put whatever price, however much he wants to take from it, whatever it is. I don't know. We still need realtors and maybe even lawyers or something to figure out how to make it happen. And then get rid of them. Get rid of them all, including lawyers. Who needs lawyers anyway? We all need lawyers. Get a lawyer. Love me some Asian bottoms. Oh, Jesus Christ, Blackie Chan. That's some Asian bottom. Jesus, Army. What's going on, Piper? How you doing, bro? He said dump it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. When you don't look at this looks like a bullfly. I definitely, I wouldn't mind a dump. I wouldn't mind a dump because it looks more. That would definitely play more into the Wyckoff. Let's take a look at the Market Oracle Pro by Chart Prime. I want to see where that dynamic reactor is. Look at that 4-hour smacking the dynamic reactor. Let's put on the quantum, see what that looks like. You can load any day now. Oh, that one must be based off of volume. I just figured out that the quantum reactor is based off of volume. And the dynamic reactor must be some kind of highs and lows, and maybe mixed with moving average of some kind, because that goes off of highs and lows. So I know that it's not. I know the dynamic reactor is not based off of volume, and the quantum reactor is. But look at that. Look at that. Both colliding right at the same spot. This is why Piper's coming in here saying dump it. I guarantee it. I gave the stop level resistance this morning. Just need AI. I'm so dead. Y'all crazy. I'm gonna create a farm of AI agents and just have them trade for me, so I don't have to do it. Wouldn't that be amazing? So yeah. So the news of the day, of course, is the whole Jane Street Capital stuff. I completely forgot to even go over that. But anyways, people are alleging, I don't know if it's true yet or not, that they've been the ones that have been selling at 10 a.m. Every morning for months, and apparently they stopped when they were having like lawyers go through stuff or something, or they being investigated something. And then as soon as like the investigation of whatever kind that it was ended, the 10 a.m. Selling resumed. So, I mean, this is all alleged. I have no idea if it's true or not. I read a couple of articles. We'll see. This is what is alleged in the lawsuit, I'm sure, along with them being the reason for the Terra Luna collapse in 2021. And them just having short positions that you can't see because they're filed under, I believe it's an F13. And they're one of only 4 firms that can facilitate like IBIT trades, BlackRock ETF trades, Bitcoin ETF trades. And they only, with an F13, they only have to disclose what they're buying. They don't have to disclose derivatives and futures positions, long, short. But because of the F13 being a very lax, apparently, policy or regulation, whatever you want to call it, they don't have to disclose all their short positions. So essentially, naked shorting, which I thought we regulated after GameStop. I thought we made it to where you can't do naked shorting. But apparently, Wall Street found a way, as they usually do. So we will see. David, I can teach you how to do that. How to do what? Oh, the AI agent stuff? I mean, yeah. I mean, you can teach me. ChatGPT can teach me. These days, if I don't know how to do it, but it's something that involves tech, I just ask ChatGPT, man. I'm just like, hey, code me this indicator. Hey, code me this. Next, it'll be, I want you to build me an app. Because I have had app ideas for days, for years. I thought 12 years ago, I'm pretty sure I was 24 years old, 12 years ago. Holy crap, that was 14 years ago. I'm 38, not 36. 14 years ago, I remember exactly where I was. And it's kind of crazy that this is something that I just remember. But I remember being outside of my dad's back patio, and he had these pots with these plants because he likes to grow stuff. And at the time, he just lived in a suburban area, and so he didn't have a whole lot of space. Now, even in the little bit of space that he did have in his backyard, wherever the sun was, he grew tomatoes, and he likes peppers and like different spices, herbs, stuff like that. And I just remember coming outside one day. At the time, I smoked cigarettes, and I remember I went outside to smoke a cigarette, and I'm sitting there and I'm just smoking, and I look down at one of the plants, and I'm just like, what is that? And it was like this grub thing. Ended up being like a some type of beetle, I believe. Like some kind of. Anyways, they love tomatoes, and they shred them like they eat your tomatoes. They're not nice if you're trying to grow stuff. And so I just remember thinking, man, it would be super cool if you could just take a picture. And I wish I could create an app to do this. And this is like, man, I wish I had AI, but then AI is the solution to what I'm about to. I wish you could just take a picture of this thing and it would just show you of a bug or a plant or a dog or some kind of animal, and it will tell you what it is and tell you different facts about it. Tell you if it's poisonous or venomous, like if you're talking about snakes or spiders. You know, all different kinds of things. Is this type of dog typically vicious? You know, I mean, and here it is, 14 years later. And I just think it's crazy that I even thought of it. I was like, man, I want to create an app that can do this, this, and this. And then, honestly, it took quite a long time for us to get to that point. But anyways. Wait, we can't trade naked? When did they make that law? Only trade naked. Until they send your whole wallet to someone asking for soul. I don't know what that's in reference to. I don't remember what I was talking about at the time. Till they send your whole wallet to someone asking for soul. Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, an AI agent? Yes, my AI agent is a scammer. That'd be pretty funny. Yeah. Not there yet. Well, I mean, surely AI is being used for scamming, but anyways. That's going to be it for me, guys. I do greatly appreciate you all for being here this evening. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the kindness. Thank you for your participation in chat. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for being you. Thank you for being absolutely legendary. I do. That happened. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure it did. I believe it. Hey man, what should I do? Long or short? Schlong. Do both. See what happens. It sent a guy's wallet to a beggar. Jeez. Anyways, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, I do greatly appreciate each and every single one of you for being here. If you wouldn't mind hitting that like button on your way out, hitting that subscribe if you are new. I should be looking. Hitting that subscribe if you are new. And hit that notification bell to be notified for whenever I go live or drop new content. I hope you all have a great Thursday. Yep, I hope you all have a great Thursday. And I will see you then. And we'll do Wave Riders Don't Drown. There we go. All right, guys. I hope you all have an amazing, beautiful, wonderful, radical sleep. And I'll catch you all tomorrow. Mad love. God bless. Ride the waves. Peace out. Bye.
Blue screens glow like moonlit seas. Candles rise and drown beneath. Every wave's a loaded gun. Pull too fast and the damage done. I've chased tops, I've bled on lows. Paid tuition just to know you don't fight the undertow. You ride the wave or you let it go. Fear comes loud when the spread gets wide. Don't pray for winds, I manage the ride. We're wave riders, not the ones who drown. We don't chase pumps when the tide runs wild. Cut losses quick, let winners run. Survive the storm till the damage is done. If the market breaks, I won't break down. Wave riders don't drown. Liquidity city sweeps like coastal storms. Fake breakouts in trader form. Wicks reach down, take stops for sport, then reverse like nothing before. I stay calm when the water's rough. Wrist kept tight, that's close enough. No revenge trades, no hero plays, just patience stacking day by day. If I miss the move, I don't dive in late. There's always another tide to wait. We're wave riders, not the ones who drown. We don't chase pumps when the tide runs wild. Cut losses quick, let winners run. Survive the storm till the damage is done. If the market breaks, I won't break down. Wave riders, don't drown. Flat is a position, still water too. Sometimes the best trade's nothing to do. I don't fight tape, I don't fight time. I let the wave decide the line. We're wave riders, scars in the wake. Still choosing discipline over the shake. If they sweep low just to turn it around, I'll catch the move, not chase it down. Capital safe, mind lock sound. Wave riders, don't drown. Wave riders, don't drown. Wave riders, don't drown. Screens go dark, I shut it down. Another day, still afloat now.